Welcome back everyone to Hearts of Iron 4 as Romania. Still we're playing as the Party King, but now the Second World War has officially started with Germany declaring war on Poland, which called in, their allies United Kingdom and France, and then Germany went for the around the Maginot focus, so they went toward the Benelux states. Luxembourg has already fallen, I think, but the Netherlands or Belgium are still holding strong. There is a naval invasion by the United Kingdom taking place, and Italy also decided to join in the Axis, and they're harassing the French here in the south. We'll see how things go. This is actually very interesting. They have already managed to capture a pretty important town here, Hanover. That's 10 victory points, but they have lost their coast, or they're about to lose their coast, so I think, yeah, these British troops they're gone. Anyway, Poland's still holding on to a few important cities here, Krakow and Warsaw, so that's actually kind of impressive. I would have thought they would die already, but yeah, you go Poland, you go. Now our party king, Karol II, he's still enjoying his life, but I think even he realizes that at some point all parties must end. So I do think I'm gonna go for this. Now that the Second World War has started, I think even our king notices, you know what, we kind of gotta do something else. We gotta stop with this. I mean, just imagine him going to Nice again while there's been there's some fighting going on. I don't think he would like that very much. So I assume that we're gonna end that. We have now just completed our focus to expand our oil production, which is really cool. We have previously invested in the IRA, sorry. IRA is quite a different matter. But yeah, so that gave us some extra military factories, but I think now we're going to start and militarize the Sentinels. I find it amazing that we even have House Sentinel here in Romania. So obviously we're going to go with that. We have, yeah, we'll go with this, and then, as I said, we're going to end all parties, which basically gets rid of the lifestyle focus, or the lifestyle spirit that we have, which is the cause for all the events that we've had over the last two episodes. And it also gets rid of the hedonist trait, so we actually gain some national unity from that. Perfect. Now, Italy pursues closer bonds with Germany. That's not really surprising since they're already in the same faction and together in the same war. Now, Italy managed to take over Albania, which is a little bit unfortunate because I was actually thinking about getting them myself. Speaking of Albania, I guess, I kind of wanted to have my own faction here. I mean, we already have quite a few puppets. If we have a look at this, we are on good terms with Turkey for some reason, as well as Germany. That's because we're members of the Anti-Comintern Pact. And obviously all of these other provinces here, all of these other states are our puppets. And people have been mentioning that I can decrease their autonomy so that I can take them over completely. I might do that, but it's not really a big focus now. I think instead what I want to do is create my own faction. But I'm not entirely sure what I should call it. I've been thinking about maybe the Empire of Romania, or maybe Greater Romania, or maybe the Balkan Alliance. Those are just some things I came up with. Not sure if you like that too much. Leave your suggestions in the comments if you have something. It can be anything really. If you like something that I have proposed, then also please let me know. And if you see someone suggesting something great in the comment section, you can also give it a thumbs up, and I will probably pick something from either my suggestions or whatever you guys come up with in the next episode, probably. For now, we can hold off on that because I don't think we're going to go to war just yet. I have improved our divisions a little bit, which is actually not too good just now because we are lacking a lot of artillery. But I have added, let me see, where can I find this? Recruitment deployment, there you go. I have added some artillery to our regular forces as well as a field hospital. I think that's very, very important because we don't have all that much manpower. So I think this is going to be very crucial for us. But yeah, so this is it's gonna take a while until we are able to, well, produce all of these things. But eventually we're gonna be able to do that. Pretty sure about that. And also, we're currently constructing some land forts here at the border with with the Soviet Union, because I think they're the only ones we're really going to fight, or the first ones we're going to fight anyways. So we have the river first of all, and then we have a few hill provinces and some plains. So we definitely need some land fortifications here in order to hold off the Soviet hordes. But yeah, other than that, we obviously still getting ready for a war with Turkey here, but that might not happen because, you know, we're already at almost 70 world tension, so it's quite unlikely we're just going to be able to take on Turkey by itself. We'll have to see, though. We'll have to see. For now, as I said, we're going to militarize the Sentinels, and then all parties must end, and then we'll see what we do afterwards. So I'm not entirely sure if I should congratulate Belgium, the Netherlands, and Poland for holding out so long, or if I should shame France for being so bad. Because despite Germany going around the Maginot, they actually broke through the Maginot first. There is still a small amount of forces holding out here, but as you can see, German forces are just ahead of France, just ahead of, or just outside of Paris. So France is kind of broken. Italy is making progress in the south as well. And meanwhile, as I said, Poland has been holding this line for a while. They still haven't lost Krakow nor Warsaw, so that is really impressive. And yeah, same goes for Belgium and the Netherlands. They have not given in just yet. I do assume it's, you know, maybe the United Kingdom helping out here. That's possible. Their naval invasion has been beaten back, so maybe that's where they're helping out now. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting to see France fail this badly. Regardless, we have militarized the Sentinels, which actually gave us a little bit more manpower. Oh, right! Oh, this gave us an extra 1%. Oh, I didn't expect that. I probably should have done this earlier, but huh, awesome. So we just got an extra % of recruitable population. Very, very nice. And as I said, we are the Party King. But I think all parties must end. Now that the war has started, I think we can no longer have these parties. I think we just had one last feast, but yeah, they will have to end now. Wow, so not counting Luxembourg, France was actually the first nation to capitulate in World War II. Not Poland, not the Netherlands, not Belgium, it's France. So as soon as Paris fell, they would give in. So I wonder if Vichy France is gonna be instituted. I don't know. Germany just gave control over some parts here to Italy, which I think is pretty nice. And yeah, now it's the United Kingdom having to do this on their own. Ah, there we are. The Nation Française, or whatever. I can't speak French. Declared war on Free France, which I believe is the France of Africa. Interesting. So an armistice between the German Reich and the French Third Republic has been signed at Compiègne in the very railway carriage in which the German surrender in World War I was negotiated, which, by the way, is like a Russian, I think that's a Russian railway carriage, if I'm not mistaken. It's one that, it's not the Trans-Siberian Railway, it's some other, it's the Orient Express, I think, that's the one. Yeah, I think that's it, it's the Orient Express carriage, but I'm not too sure about that. Anyway, so under the terms of the armistice, the French government under Marshal Pétain... Alright, you know what, I'm just going to stop reading. It's disturbing. It's very disturbing to read these kinds of things. So as I said, we're currently experiencing one last... no, we don't actually have any feast modifier. But yeah, we have our last feast. By the way, I also made sure to have the IAR as well as Maluxa, these two companies that we activated through our national focuses. I made sure to make them our advisors here. I just felt like this makes a lot of sense. If we research them, we might as well use them. So that's where all of our PowerPoints went. But yeah, as I said, we have one last party, but this one's going to have to end soon. The flight of Rudolf Hess. Deputy Führer Rudolf Hess was arrested by Home Guard soldiers in Scotland yesterday after parachuting from a heavy fighter. Interesting. He appears to have taken it upon himself to negotiate a peace treaty between Britain and Germany. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. That seems very unlikely. Let's see what the Axis looks like right now. Yeah, pretty powerful. But Poland is still holding out. I just don't think they're going to be able to do that for a long time. Yeah, probably not. So with France gone and now even Belgium having capitulated, Poland can't keep up with the German pressure here. Warsaw has already been surrounded, so I do believe it's going to fall very soon. Still, I must say, this is very impressive. Very impressive of Poland to hold off. Actually, you know what? They just got a connection with their capital again. Wow, they're certainly fighting back. They're certainly fighting back, and Krakow is still being held. This is amazing. I wonder when the Soviet Union's going to go and attack. They seem content with just improving the Stalin line for now. I myself have started the construction of some land fortresses. Very, very nice. That is actually quite useful. But there it is. The end of the Party King. I mean, we still have the king, but all parties have now ended. So no more lifestyle. Which is actually pretty good, because that means we're going to get a lot of political power. And I've been told that I need this political power to annex my subjects. Not sure if I really want to do that, but, you know, I might as well, you know, if I have enough power lying around, right? But yeah, let's go for another national focus. Now, with this done, I actually wanted to expand the University of Bucharest, but we don't actually have enough factories for that just yet. We need 7 more factories, so that's not really going to happen. Don't want to go for King Michael's coup, so what I think I will go with is actually army maneuvers, and we're going to be building the Royal Guards division. We get a unit with 7 infantry and 2 artillery, which is kind of cool, and then we can go for reserve divisions, giving us an extra 7% recruitable population, which will be insane. I mean, we're currently, once again, out of manpower. We need 25,000 more men in the field to be able to go to war with Turkey, or at least go for this... securing the Bosporus. Yeah, giving us a puppet focus against Turkey. So, we need a few more men, and this would... Actually, you know what? If we go for the Royal Guards, that is probably enough to, to declare the war. So, yeah, we're gonna go with army maneuvers, Royal Guards, reserve divisions. I think that is... Yeah, that's the best. As for research, I'm currently, obviously increasing our... what is this? Our industry. That's obviously very important. But we're also getting some new guns, which is going to help us out tremendously later on as well. The world tension is insane. And I've been thinking about maybe fabricating some war goals, but I don't think we need that. I'm not ready to fight the Soviet Union yet, and we will get a regular casus belli against Turkey, so there's no need to waste political power on that. But yeah, another research finished. Okay, let's see what we can go for now. I kind of want to do an atomic research, but it's a bit early for that, so I will hold off on that. Industry, there's not really much we can do. We don't need synthetic oil because we already have our own oil, which is really amazing. I like that. We have the biggest or the largest oil fields in Europe, so that's that makes us very important, obviously. Could go for engineering, armor, tank, maybe a medium tank. Could be useful, but I think I'm actually going to go with the improved artillery. Yeah, that's probably more important. Alright, so, the last party ended. That is a little bit sad, but that means we can properly play as the Balkan Alliance or Greater Romania or whatever name you find most suited in the next episode. So, we still have our king, but he's grown up. He's sobered up. He's now a bit more responsible. A bit more responsible, I guess. The fall of Warsaw, kind of inevitable at this point, especially with France capitulating so quickly. Now Belgium has capitulated, and I think it's only a matter of time for Netherlands capitulating as well. Although they still have, you know, 2 very important victory point cities here, so, you know, they might hold out. They might hold out for a little bit longer. But yeah, so Krakow is still being defended, but as soon as that falls, I'm pretty sure that Poland is going to give in as well. They truly did not stand a chance, but they did well. As you can see, Romania is, already planning their invasion of the Soviet Union. It's basically just from river to river. I think what we're going to do, we're going to first attack, you know, to this river, and then I'll probably use my tanks or some other armored divisions to get around this river and attack. Because I just hate attacking across the river. It's not really all that bad, but I would like to avoid it whenever possible. So yeah, Poland's gonna fall anytime or sometime soon. Also, I mean, yeah, this is not very an advanced plan here, taking over Turkey. It's gonna be really difficult. I think they can easily hold us off over here at this crossing. So I'm not really sure what we're gonna do about that. But yeah, I mean, a naval invasion is gonna have to... well, I mean, it's probably the best thing to do. The problem is I don't really have many ships. Maybe I should be building up a few more, but that's just something I haven't really been focusing on, and I don't know if I really want to. If I really want to divert my resources into that, because we would have to build dockyards, and we would have to use national focus for it, and all these kinds of things, and also resources. Obviously, we'll have to go into that as well. And there, Poland capitulates. Yep, and ooh. The USSR occupies eastern Poland. Soviet troops have occupied eastern Poland officially for the purpose of protecting Belarusian and Ukrainian minorities from the chaos that followed the collapse of the Polish government. German forces have withdrawn from these areas in good order, resulting in Poland's effective partitioning between the two powers. A likely story, yeah. I've seen that before. Okay, that makes it interesting because we now have a bigger border that we need to protect. So let's actually quickly go ahead and just, yeah, we'll get it up to here. In fact, you know what? Yeah, we probably want to protect Slovakia as well. Yeah, quite likely. Can I actually draw this? I cannot. Okay, so yeah, this is the entire border we have with the Russians. So I guess what we're going to do is try and take this over quickly. Let me see if we can get a new offensive line drawn for that. So I would like... yeah, to take this, I guess. Just a quick one. Okay, there's no division assigned to that. Yeah, I mean, I get... Alright, hold on. Actually, let's do that differently then. Isn't there... I mean, I guess once we take this... Hold on. What if I... Okay, well... let me think about that. Now, please don't laugh at my plans. I actually took some time to plan something out. I have no clue if that is good or not. Well, I'm not the greatest tactician out there. Still, I think this kind of makes sense. Obviously, we're gonna have a big army down here, kind of trying to at least advance to the next river. Once we go to war with the Soviet Union, obviously. Also, I have my hill general, my hill fighter general, and all of the mountaineers that we have. Put over here into Slovakia, as well as some infantry to support this, and we're gonna fight in the mountains, quickly take them up until this river, and then I want them to cross the river. I also put one of my tank divisions over here. So once the hill is taken, we're gonna use them to maybe break through here to get into Lvov, and then we'll move on further here to the north to take this other river that we can then hold. And then I have a small spearhead division that I send right here in the center, just that we take these lands, and then we can kind of sweep across to Kiev from over here, because this is all open lands, basically, so it's going to be much easier to break over or to cross this river here. At least that's the plan. Not sure if that really makes much sense, but it's fine. Well, in my head it works at least. So yeah, our tanks are currently driving up, which is awesome, and our forces are rearranging. I think this is okay. We'll see how things work out. It doesn't actually look too good just now. And there goes the Netherlands. Yeah, not really a big surprise. Yeah, we definitely need a few more men. We have just researched army maneuvers, so we're gonna go for the Royal Guards. A War College. What does that do? A new general. I actually would like the general as well. We kind of need that. But you know what? This general I'm probably going to give to our Royal Guards. But I want the extra forces next, because then we might be able to go to war. Though I'm not sure if I really want to fight Turkey just now. No, but let's get the Royal Guards first. Then we could potentially puppet Turkey. But for now, let's just hold off on that. Get the Royal Guards, get the good general, and then we might be able to go to war with Turkey. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do things. So yeah, Germany is has actually just given lands to Vichy France right there, which is kind of funny. But yeah, they have defeated their enemies on the European continent, at least the mainland so far. I mean, there's actually France still in Corsica, and we've just researched some new artillery, really nice. That actually means we need a lot of upgrades. Not only reinforcements, also upgrades. But that's okay. And we have free civilian factories. Oh, we built all of our land forts already? Okay, well, I think... You know what? Yeah, you will not execute this plan immediately. I will actually have you stop that. But yeah, let's go ahead and build more? A penalty of minus... You know what? Yeah, I want to build... I want this building. Okay, but especially going to... Yeah, build this here. Basically in our own lands. You know what? Let's just build them all. Up to 10. Because I think we're building them quite quickly. And then I want more military factories. Yeah, we can... Wow, we can actually upgrade quite a few of them. I like it. Actually, you know what? This is not my lands. Hold on. Wait, I want to build them in my own lands. Kind of messed up there, didn't I? What are my own lands? Oh, those are my own lands. Okay. So let me build this here. I want to build up Romania first before we build up our allies and subjects. I think that's just kind of important. Okay, and then, yeah, people have mentioned that I should maybe upgrade our subjects because that will reduce the autonomy. Don't think I will do that just now, though. It's 1940, so I think we could either go for more support weapons or new mechanized. But we can also go... Well, we cannot go for better industry just yet. Okay, yeah, but we can go for improved computing machine. It's going to reduce the research time. And then I think we are going to start a atomic program as well. But that will happen in this episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave your comments about the name of our faction, because I'm very interested to see what you guys come up. Yeah, what you guys come up with. But yeah, anyways, that was it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.